having to prove, or even if you liked X, the way X character looks. I think Young Link as like a character, like story-wise, is probably like the biggest BAMF. But you know, and I do play Young Link in friendlies, but you know, Fox is how express was on the game. And here we go, right in this match.
Zoso.
Zoso, a man of many characters, definitely one of the top seeds at this tournament. Squible, an up-and-coming Puff,
as we talked about,
as you detailed, who just won 2-1 set against Matt.Zeb.
Pretty good set.
We'll see how this goes. Now, historically, this match ends in Zoso's favor. He's very good at this matchup, the Marth Puff matchup.
This is on Fountain of Dreams, which is a pretty good Puff stage. So
it's also
You do unlock Marth on this stage too.
And beautiful tipper by Zoso will take
down jab.
the first stock really quickly. About half a minute in.
Let's go!
And this game is over. Meanwhile, back in this.
Zoso with the number of
by a
Jigglypuff. You know, trying to keep.
Apologize for all the people freaking out in the background.
Yeah, it's awesome. Here we have sorry, lost our focus for a bit. With the crowd, but back in there, Zoso still a stock up, using a lot of kind of retreating aerials to space Squible out, just like slowly and gently. You know, even on this small stage, he's making really good use of what space he has. Not a lot of dash dancing going on here, just like some simple wave dash movement.
Yeah,
and
right
a couple
there.
of tipped aerials.
Up for the back air.
Ooh, 2 down
nice side grab.
Countered.
Back air. Back air. Puff.
Oh, and there we go. Forward air.
Back air, miss. Nope.
Tries to wall him out with back airs, but Zoso waiting very patiently. Just
taking his time. Nice grab there.
There we go. Oh,
went for the attack.
Tipper,
nice run.
Shielded.
There. Puff going for those airs.
Yeah, his use of recovery there was actually kind of subtle. Like a lot of Mars would have jumped and ended up in a really bad position against.
Back air connects.
But instead, he immediately upbeat. Here we go. Another one.
Went for the ledge, but no. There goes a stock.
So even stock, but Squible is down by over 100%. Gets 2 shields out, but Zoso able to get out before the grab. Oh, up tilt covering the whole area, but Squible smart enough to stay in shield. Even though that pressure. Oh wow! Almost got his shield broken there. It's looking mad unhealthy.
Dude, Puff loses the shield. They go flying. So there goes stock. 2-1.
Oh, that's stock.
Well, only at 20 and 27 now. Went for the rest, but no, that's bad.
Squible with a very, very questionable use of rest there.
Yeah, that was very. He had a lot of space between him and Marth.
Both the specific situation, also because of the stock count. Usually, if you're on last stock and down a stock against your opponent, is not just generally not wise to rest unless you were somehow positive they were going to DI for the star KO. Which is usually only on mistake. It's hard to predict something like that.
Oof, nice fight, Marth.
Yeah, see, like, even here you can see how Squibble's opting to use back air instead of rest to punish these recoveries.
That's what I try and do, too. But as I found out that didn't really work
rest
out.
could connect, but Squible knows that if he rests, he's forfeit the game, basically.
He loses the
Zoso
stock.
knows this as well, so that's why he's recovering high like that.
Makes sense, too, because if he rests down there, he's going to fall off the stage and lose the stock. In this case, he only has 1 stock.
There we go. Zoso trying to be careful with down tilts.
Nice throw.
Just needs 1 good tipper to end it.
And that's, there you go. First game. First game goes to Zoso.
Zoso brings us to 1-0.
Pretty good though. Pretty good start.
We'll see. The match was actually closer than anticipated. Probably closer than quite close. In fact, I'd say Squible just needs to make a couple adjustments, and he might be able to bring something back game 2. And he takes them to Dreamland,
which is
both
regarded as Buff's best stage too, because the high ceiling and it's hard to get a kill.
Depending on the matchup, I actually think that in the Fox matchup, Fox's use of lasers and camping makes this actually like a potentially good stage for Fox, even in this matchup, even with the damage he needs to kill off top. But this is absolutely one of Mars Sports stages.
Yeah,
his platform follow-ups are just
not
significantly worse than on any other tournament legal stage here. Even like the neutral transformation of Pokemon Stadium has way better platform follow-ups. But we'll see if Squible can make good use of this. I know that a lot of the follow-ups here are more just like aerial. Zoso's playing this game sort of one hit at a time. So I don't know if this will make a huge difference.
Yep, there he goes down, first stock.
Squible takes first stock and throws out a taunt. Meanwhile, his face remains expressionless.
As you can see, clearly, yes. Deep concentration by both men.
Okay, there we go. Squible actually, having just recently made a long thread detailing his opinions on stalling, and its validity in competitive matches, showing off some of his dream tech, the rising pound at the top of the stage, which, by the way, cannot be use infinite stall. Even frame perfect, you do lose some height, very little, but some height.
Oop.
Squible
using those airs.
Using out some forward airs. Wow, Zoso with the premature taunt, or possibly just as a bait. Oh, well spaced back airs. Another taunt from Zoso. This time,
getting really dirty here.
Okay, and we see a little bit of his dash dance. Very, very fluid. His mixture of that, I believe, is like wave dashes, really quick, tiny wave dashes.
Good combo.
Really
taunting again. This for split heel.
I'm thinking he's setting up an elaborate bait. Forward air, back air, and then good retreat by Zoso after that shielded down tilt.
Nice dash dancing.
Squible trying to stay high. Wow, narrowly avoids that tipper, and there's a second one, he can't get away. Squible getting hit by another forward smash while trying to approach. Smart reaction by Zoso. Squible trying to hang back a little, but it's really hard when an opponent can control the space like Zoso.
Oh, nice.
And he gets, just like spiked out of neutral.
Back air going, nope.
Forward air.
Zoso taking advantage here.
Zoso up 2 stocks, feeling pretty comfortable.
2 stocks, only 34%.
Follow-ups that Puff can do.
Just gotta watch out for that rest.
Certain certain matchups swing very, very heavily and can swing really quickly. And some just, the road to comebacks are long and arduous, and this is definitely the latter sort. Not a lot of quick changes to the stock count gonna happen.
Oop, went for the edge guard, but no, it gets back on stage.
Squible is still aware that rest is not an option for him.
Yeah, he only has 1 stock left, and Mark's gonna go down.
He does take that stock.
2-1. See what happens. Squible.
Down tilt.
Zoso. What's he up to? Shielding.
Trying to go for
back
up tilt
air.
rest, which
Couple back airs.
will work on Marth, but probably won't kill it on Dreamland at this percent.
Yeah, definitely not. This sort of ceiling. Both more back airs.
Back air.
Another air. And there's the taunt in.
So now
1-1.
A couple good punishes could bring this back. I know that if Squible gets too high of damage, Marth won't have any follow-ups, but there's the force smash.
Maybe no.
Squible survives.
Nice use of side B to recover. Shielding.
Back air. Wow.
Nope.
Good shielding.
Side grab. Back air.
And
go for the grab, miss.
Marth goes down tilt.
Being patient, as we've talked about.
Up tilt.
And there we go.
And that should be it.
Game, set, and match.
Zoso 2-0 Squible. I'm not sure, are semis 3 out of 5 or... Yes, it would appear that semis are 3 out of 5.
Nice. Here we go, back on Dreamland. Kirby's return to Dreamland.
I know a lot of people probably would hate, would be upset about this, but I actually am very interested to see Squible, actually apply his stalling techniques. I want to see, I actually want to see him try and take a quick stock lead and install his Zoso. Just
some wave dash.
Just to see him practice his evasions. Here we go, quick forward
and
smash.
First stock goes to Zoso.
Yeah, the trouble, I guess, with my request is that Squible would first have to get a lead, which seems to be very hard for him at the moment. Zoso just controlling space really well, using, making good use of Marth's tipper. He knows that there's not many combos that there are on Puff, so he's keeping it simple to just single hits, but he's trying to pull as much as he can out of those hits. So they're each tippered, all of his aerials.
Back air. Can't follow it up though. Mark getting back on stage, getting right back into it.
Oh,
and there's the second kill. Very nice.
Amazing spacing on that platform by Zoso to peg another timber.
There's some back airs missed. There's one. Oop, going for the offstage. Marth able to recover but gets hit.
Squible with just the tiniest hint of stress on his brow. As he goes for another, and fails another edge guard. But does get that forward smash after baiting out the side step.
2-3. Marth. Oof.
Nice. Down air stuffs him.
Another down air.
There's another one, but not effective.
Side B. Back airs.
Little back airs with a forward smash, but all the meaningful parts of it get shielded.
Nice. Whoop.
Now, Puff's aerials are pretty interesting. They have a kind of like rock, paper, scissors feel to them. Certain ones beat certain others in certain situations.
Double down to a stock.
And are useful in different situations. Nair has stays up surprisingly long and has a surprisingly wide hitbox. But what Squible's mainly choosing between the use of is back air and forward air. Back air, obviously, wow.
Back air definitely has the bigger hitbox and does a lot of damage.
Yeah, but forward air comes out really quickly and can be used for those those edge guards where it's necessary to just get out a quick hitbox just to stuff your opponent.
Definitely.
And also, even on stage, especially coming out of shield, Nair and Fair do take some do begin to become good options when you just need to get a quick disruption on your opponent. Oh, and there's the little baby Ken combo.
Side B, nice. Very good recovery there. He's in the side B. Nice grab, and that's gonna do it.
Wow.
Clean sweep, 3-zip.
Zoso, clean 3-0. Oh wow, and we move on to.
We're getting right into it looks like.
The other, I believe this is the other.